Hey guys, so when I was at church on Sunday, there was a guest priest there, a mission priest that travels and speaks all over the world, and he was very strong, very in your face, very clear, direct, um, and it he wanted to get people to come to the mission at church. And this video is not trying to get you to go to church because that's neither here or there. I'm talking about just pure spirituality here. And the way he was speaking, even though like I agreed with what he was saying, the way he was speaking made me go like, you know, no, sir. I have an very, very rebellious inner spirit, and you are just pushing the wrong buttons there. Like, you tell me to do something like that, and I'm going to say, no. you know, but what he was saying is valid, and but there's a different way to say it. There's a different way to present it, and you can present the whole picture in a way that makes it much more palatable and much more likely for people to want to try. And I think it's pretty funny because my sweatshirt says I'm not the meek and obedient type from Outlander, which I'm obsessed with those books. If you know, you know. Um, but yeah, so what he was basically saying was that you need to rearrange your schedule for God, not expect God to rearrange his schedule for you, trying to get people to come to the mission. And that in and of itself is true. But when you say something like that, I mean, people have real lives. They have spouses, they have children, they have jobs, they have responsibilities, they have to take care of life. And when you say, forget all that and make time for God, it, I mean, God is some kind of like far away concept. It doesn't compute. It's very, very hard to just drop what's physically right there in front of you demanding your attention. But what but think about it this way. Yes, you still have to take care of your responsibilities and your people. But you tell God, take the wheel. I trust you. I'm surrendering to your will. I have faith in how you will lead me through my day. I will conduct myself with patience, with love, with understanding. And I know that you will take me where I need to go. And when you start conducting your day like that, when you let Jesus take the wheel, life will not seem so burdensome. Life will not seem so hard. Life will start to flow in a way you didn't realize it could. You will start to breathe deeper and your shoulders will come down and you will laugh more. And magic and miracles will be a regular part of your day. Signs and synchronicities will be a regular part of your day. Because as much as our brains want to tell us this is what you need to do to um, this is what's safe, this is what's comfortable, this is what we know, when we feel like we have a sense of control, it helps us, we that whole control issue thing, that's how our brain is wired. But if you can just switch that off for a second and say and tell God, wait a minute, I don't feel like stressing out about this. I don't feel like trying to handle this on my own. God, I'm asking for your help. Help me navigate this day. And if it is your will for me to attend this mission, or for me to visit this place, or do this thing, God will make a way for that, in a way that is not confrontational, in a way that is not difficult, in a way that is not stressful. The path will just clear. It will. I promise you. But you have to have faith and trust. And I mean, let me tell you, yesterday was so awesome. As I sang at church for two masses, and I ate a bowl of cereal before I went, and so the milk made me a little phlegmy, and normally that makes me very nervous, and I end up clearing my throat, all through the service, and then I feel like a horrible singer, and like I ruined everybody's mass. But what I did is I let go. I don't know what happened, but somehow I managed to turn off my brain. I just managed to turn it off, and I just trusted, and I said, "You know what? Like, let's just go. Let's just do this. God, I know you've got me." And I have never sang so relaxed in my entire life. I have never felt better about the sounds that came out of my mouth ever in my life. And I have been attempting to be a singer since I was like in fifth grade. Okay, I'm 43. And it was incredible. And when the mass was over, my choir director, who has known me for 30 years, since I started high school, um, she was like, "You sounded exactly like yourself." She's like, "You just sounded like yourself." And she's like, when you sing and I play for you, she's like, "I play with more expression. I play differently. Like we just have this vibe going because we're both just letting go and letting God." And she could not have given me a better compliment, because my whole life when I try to sing for somebody, it's never it's never just me. It's never just me. I'm always attempting to sound like somebody else, or how would somebody else sing this, or what is it supposed to sound like? And for the very first time, I completely let go yesterday and let God take over. And that was, and my true self was able to shine forth. I, there are so many, I want to get into it so much deeper, but it's going to start to get all mushy, confusing, garbled. So I'm just going to leave it there. But just, I couldn't, just let go and let God. I promise. I promise God has got you. I promise. I love y'all so much. Happy Monday. I hope it's a beautiful start to your week. And just try it and let me know what happens. God bless.